In the early 1990s, English football stood at a crossroads. The once proud First Division, the pinnacle of the English game, was no longer the global powerhouse it had once been. Stadiums were aging, revenues were shrinking, European dominance had faded after the tragedies of Heysel and Hillsborough. The sport born in England was losing its place on the world stage. But behind closed doors, the Big Five clubs, Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Everton, and Tottenham, knew something had to change. They envisioned a radical restructuring, not just for themselves, but for the survival of the game. What happened next would change football forever. On July 17, 1991, the most powerful clubs in the English First Division made their move. They signed the Founder Members Agreement. This wasn't just paperwork, it was a declaration of independence. For over a century, the top division had operated under the umbrella of the Football League, but these clubs wanted a revolution. They demanded commercial freedom, control over broadcasting rights, and the power to negotiate sponsorships independently. Key figures emerged as the architects of this new world. Rick Parry, the first CEO of the Premier League, designed the competition's framework. Greg Dyke, managing director of London Weekend Television, pushed for a breakaway to unlock massive TV revenue. And Arsenal's David Dein worked tirelessly behind the scenes to unite the clubs. The goal was simple. England's top clubs would finally control their own destiny. On February 20th, 1992, the point of no return arrived. All 22 First Division clubs resigned from the Football League en masse. It was unprecedented. 3 months later, on May 27th, the FA Premier League was officially established as a limited company. The old guard was out. The new era had a name, and it was ready to take over the world. If the breakaway was bold, the next step was a gamble that defined a generation. The Premier League struck its first television deal with Sky B. At the time, pay TV was a massive risk. Critics doubted fans would pay to watch football from their living rooms. But Rupert Murdoch's Sky believed in the product. They flooded the league with money, allowing clubs to renovate stadiums and build world-class training facilities. With Monday Night Football, dramatic theme music, and high-speed camera angles, Sky turned a sport into a spectacle. The production quality skyrocketed, and the world began to take notice. Saturday, August 15, 1992. A new era begins. The inaugural campaign kicked off with 22 founding members, ranging from giants like Liverpool and Manchester United to historic names like Wimbledon and Oldham Athletic. History was made in the 5th minute at Bramall Lane. Brian Dean, playing for Sheffield United, headed home against Manchester United. It was the first goal in Premier League history. Sheffield United would win that match 2-1. While Manchester United stumbled on opening day, they rose to the challenge. Under the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, the Red Devils secured their first league title in 26 years, finishing 10 points clear. But where there's glory, there is heartbreak. As United celebrated, Crystal Palace, Middlesbrough, and Nottingham Forest faced the bitter reality of the first ever Premier League relegations. As the seasons passed, the league became a roving door of talent and teams. But 6 clubs achieved the impossible. They have remained in the Premier League every single season since its inception. Arsenal, Chelsea, Everton, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur. These pillars of the modern era have shaped every title race and every unforgettable moment. From the beginning, the vision was to prioritize quality over quantity. At the end of the 1994-1995 season, the league made a ruthless transition, shrinking from 22 clubs to 20. The stakes were higher than ever. 4 clubs, Crystal Palace, Norwich, Leicester, and Ipswich, were relegated, while only 2 were promoted. This made the league leaner, faster, and more competitive on the European stage. What started as a business move in 1991 became a global cultural export. Today, the Premier League is a financial powerhouse, a magnet for the world's greatest superstars, and a broadcast giant watched in hundreds of millions of homes. It is the blueprint for modern sports, and the game has never been the same.